captivating content system. Excuse me. It's the monetization module. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll get after it. So here's module 3. Okay. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water here. Sorry, guys. So, anyhow, what you can do here's one way that you can make some money is you can offer your services to bloggers, right? And what you do is, first of all, you got to make sure you have your own website or your own blog and some good sample work up there, some good writing up there, good posts, and something that is going to interest people and engaging, because that's what you're going to use in order to get other bloggers interested in your writing services, right? You're going to be a freelance writer. So all I did quick was I created a kind of a sample email that you can send out to different bloggers in your niche. First, what I would do is target maybe 20 or 30 bloggers that are in your niche, okay? And just, naturally you put their name in there. Hello, so-and-so. I respect your work and really like your website. FYI, I'm a freelance writer and I have experience in the niche. Here's a link to my website. I have some really great ideas for content for your site. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Regards, your name, your website, and you might even want to definitely put your email in there too. So that way they can contact you. And if you reach out to 20 or 30 of them, you're gonna get some jobs, and you're probably saying, well, how much can I charge? Well, it depends on how good you are. Everything's negotiable, guys. There's guys that will that can make $100 for a 1,000-word article. So I mean, some that only be able to get 50. Depends on how good you are. So anyhow, that's one way. Here's another way. If you offer your services to YouTubers, okay, and here's a sample of an email I would send out. Hello, Mr. YouTuber. Naturally, you put their name in there. I respect your work and really like your channel. FYI, I create video content and have experience in the niche. Here's a link to my channel, and naturally, and you put your link there, right? I have some really great ideas for content for your channel. I can offer you an exclusive so no other channel has the same content. Please let me know if you'd like a sample of my work. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. So you put your name and your link to your channel here, and then and probably your email so they can get back to you. And then, I mean, basically what you can do is just go to your Google Drive here and create create slides, right? And then just just videotape them, through your YouTube channel and create content that way. Of course, you got to know it's got to be good, and you got to know what the heck you're doing. But my system will help you to create the content. Okay, so here's another way. Okay, and what I did was I gave you a sample of a soap opera email series. Okay, basically what it is it's a series. It's basically what all I did was I took that post that I have on my website and I tied it all, and I do it all with one eyeball tied behind my back. I changed this. I put the subject line as the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. Right? It's the same stuff. I just repurposed it for an email swipe. And I said, and basically this is so that, I mean, for somebody that's trying to get your audience warmed up, or for people to know who you are, you tell them a story about, what happened to you in your life, and what how it relates to your business, right? So here's what I did. So the subject line, the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt, and then I pretty much just copied and pasted the part of the post in the email, and then find out tomorrow in day 2's email of the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. Right? So the end paragraph says the doctors wouldn't even let me drive until they were sure my other eye wasn't in danger of losing sight. I mean, how am I going to make a living without being able to drive to work? So I thought that was a good place to stop, and then I asked the question, or I not a question, but I made the statement: find out tomorrow in day two's email of the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. So uh, let's see. So then you go to day two, subject line: the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. Day 2 of 3, right? So you finish. I finished yesterday's email asking myself the question: how am I going to provide for my family if I can't even drive to work? So then I start. I copied and pasted more of the post that's on my website, and then I ended at a good spot. Says I was devastated. What am I going to do now? And then again, find out what I did in day 3 email of the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. Okay, I did that, and then you go to the third email, subject line: the tragedy that almost left me bankrupt. Day 3 of 3. So to recap from yesterday, it was a week or so before Christmas, and I got a cease and desist email from Amazon stating the product I was selling had a patent on it. And the patent owner wanted royalties, or I had to stop selling his product. So then I um, copied and pasted the rest of my post in there, right? And even the takeaways, right? And it really worked out well. So basically, I mean, you can just take a look at those. That's why I posted these for you, because it gives you. I always like to see what somebody else does, and has done, and then kind of not copy it, but model it after their stuff. And it's pretty good stuff here. So say you write a post and you think it's pretty good. Well, you can do an email sequence to your list and break it up into 3 parts, just like I did, right? So anyhow, so that's another way. And then here's a good way too: is you can create 10 or more posts and sell PLR rights on Warrior Plus, and just make sure that they're not branded and all, and then you can sell the PLR rights. And here's what I did: I got the link to Warrior Plus here, the alerts, and if you look, most followed keywords, PLR 691. I mean, there's a lot of people that are looking for PLR because they don't want to have to create content all the time, right? So that's a really good way to do it, to go ahead and make money. And then lastly, I mean, there's a lot of different ways, but I just have a few here. But the last one I'm going to show you is you can offer your writing services on Fiverr. And here's a link to Fiverr, creative writing. Okay. So some people, charge, fairly cheap, but others, start at 125 bucks, or, I mean, it just depends on the type of writing that you're willing to do and how good you are, right, guys? So anyhow, that's actually it for the monetization module, and I hope you liked it. And I will catch you in the next video in syndication, repurposing the content.